Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial. This one's, I guess I'm going to name it Making Magic Paper Out of Tracing Paper, because this is what I'm dealing with today. Now this process could probably be done on any kind of paper you want, but the special effects that I found on tracing paper was just incredible for junk journaling. So I'm just going to kind of go through some samples that I've tried in the past. I do have another video out there, I think I did close to a year ago, on using food coloring to color your paper. And the tracing paper came out fantastic. But anyways, this one is going to be done with different paints, which I will show you in just a minute. So anyways, just as an example, this is all tracing paper, like I said. That's your coffee dyed. Gives you nice colors and textures. The tracing paper crinkles up after you do any kind of painting or anything on it. So lay that over there. This was a piece of I did with food coloring, and I love how it came out with all these different colors. I did basically just use red and blue, but somehow I got a little green. It must have been on the tablecloth I was using. Whenever you do this, you definitely want to use a plastic tablecloth. They're easy to wipe off when you're done. Here's an orange one that I did that was with yellow and red food coloring. This is one of my favorites. I was making purple, but you can see the blue that came out in it. Just wonderful. And again, I love that crackle sound. There's a lighter one that I did. Now this one, I used just plain old acrylic paints. Like Apple Barrel is one of the brands. And just mix it with water instead of the food coloring. And I'm going to walk you through the process of doing those. Now, this is the ones, let's see, this one I did, again, this is with the Apple Barrel metallic patio paints. Was on that one. So that's your silver. This is your gold, which I thought turned out so pretty. And then this last one here, this was done with Jacquard's Lumiere paints, and I'll show you in just a second. But look at the speckled texture that it puts on there. Absolutely gorgeous. So what you're going to need is plastic tablecloth. And I go to the thrift store and find these little custard dishes or whatever for mixing your paints in. And you're going to need some brushes. This is my favorite, my standby. It's my mop brush, which I've showed before. And it says somewhere on here, yeah, Soft Comfort mop brush. And it's, I don't know if it's sable or horsehair, but anyways, it's real soft. Cleans up great. Okay, I also use this one sometimes. It's a little more squared off, but again, very, very soft. Good brushes are worth it because you don't have to worry about the bristles falling out all over your work. Okay, so the Jacquard paints come in two little trial packs that you can get. One is the Lumiere's, that's all the metallics. And then there's the Lumiere and Neopaque, which is has pearlescent colors in it, and the Lumiere metallic paints. And if you want to just try it, this is the best way to do it. I think I got mine off of Dick Blick. This has been quite a few years ago, so they might have gone up in price a little bit, but I think it was like $9.99 for this whole set. And you might be able to find them cheaper now too. I don't know. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to use copper, super copper metallic, and I'm also going to use, it's called Halo, let me read it here, Halo Pink Gold, and it has pink and gold mixed together, so it's metallic, and it's really cool. It's just really cool. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take my dish and take my lid off of this and just squirt, whoops, sorry, there we go, banging the camera again already. Wipe this tip off a little bit. There we go. And just kind of drop a few. I think this one's about empty. That's what, whoops, there we go. And then what I do is take a, hopefully I still have one here. Yeah, toothpick. And just kind of stir it a little bit. And it never really truly blends with the water because of the type of paint that it is. But you want to break it up as much as you can. I hope everyone's doing fine here. The weather finally broke here a little bit. We had some sunshine yesterday. That was the first sunshine we'd seen for about a month. And we were happy to see that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my, I put this on a piece of cardboard because I'm going to have to move it to do the other one. But usually I would just do it right on the tablecloth. Because you want to paint one side and then you're going to let it dry and then do the other side. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm working around my camera, so bear with me here, is I'm going to just brush it on. Just like that. And I soak it in. It's like, that's what causes that wrinkly, crinkly, crackly sound when you're all said and done, is if you really just soak it down good. Okay, now once it's all covered, then I go back through and I try to lift some of that metallic out of here and just dab it on. And like I said, each time I do this, it comes out a little different. So you're never going to get the same exact results twice. Now the other thing you could do is when you're done brushing on is you could take this and just kind of drop like that, and then, as some ladies say, you could kind of zhuzh it around. You can see, now you're seeing more of the metallic. Okay, so that's the copper. And like I said, I let that side dry, usually overnight, and then I will do the other side. I don't put these in the oven like I know some people do the copy dye thingy doodle, and they do it that way, but I don't. I just let these air dry. Set this one right over here. And we'll try our halo, our pink halo on this one. Wipe this off real quick. It's amazing how nice these are those cheap $1.99 plastic tablecloths you can get, like for birthday parties and stuff. And they usually clean up pretty good. Okay, so the second one I'm going to do is the pink halo. Let me set this out of the way. If I can remember where my, which one is it? Aha, this is it. So, another little dish of water. Shake it up good. And again, we're going to put it in the water. And what did I do with my toothpick? Oh, there it is. Kind of stir it up. This one should have a little bit of pink and gold. I haven't tried this one yet, so this will be interesting. First time on YouTube. And again, I'm just gonna, I think this one, I have a feeling this one's gonna be a lot more pastel. And that's fine, because what you could do is, I've got it on my list to try, is with the tracing paper of putting it in my, typing up something on my computer and printing it onto this hand-colored tracing paper to put in my journal, or a journal. And I think it's going to be so pretty to have that kind of background with the black lettering. And what's really neat on the computer, you know, you could pick any kind of font that you want. You know, you could do something really fancy or something very plain. Maybe your favorite poem or a quote. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm picking up not only the golds, but I'm picking up the pink. I'm starting to see it come through. So this is going to be quite pretty, I think, when it's done. And like I said, if you're using just regular craft paint, you know, you can mix it the same way I just showed you. Just, you know, squirt some in until you think you have enough. Depends on how transparent you want it to be. And, you know, try it that way. If you use regular paper, I know the craft paints especially are going to come out more just solid. I don't think I'm going to have to squirt any extra paint on here because, wow, look at the colors that are coming out of this. I know you probably can't see it like me, but this is really cool. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one. So, anyways, like I said, you let this side dry, and then tomorrow I'll turn these over and do the other side. And when they're all dried, you have the choice of either leaving it really wrinkly, or sometimes I will iron them, smooth them out a little bit, but they still will have some crackling and texture to them. They never go back to the smooth tracing paper that you started out with. So I hope you enjoyed this. Try it yourself. You know, try it with different kinds of paper. But like I said, I love the way the tracing paper just kind of comes up with these really cool different textures and colors. And like I said, it's great for, I mean, not only using it as pages in your journal, but you could use it for little pockets, you know, like kind of a see-through pocket. I know a lot of people are using the, oh, what do you call it? The clear stuff, you know, where they're making pockets out of it. The word just went right through my head here. But anyways, most of you journals know what I'm talking about, but I thought it'd be kind of pretty just to add that sheer piece in your journals. And I just wanted to see how it works. So we shall see what this looks like when it gets all dried out. And I thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And give me a like and share and a comment. And until we meet again, God bless every one of you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.